All right, y'all, we got some really good news. So, we are officially getting the Extreme Z Awakenings for Super Saiyan 2 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta Tech 1, right? So, very, very awesome. I just finished translating this. Not gonna lie, I woke up like a minute before this dropped. Then this came on. I'm like, oh, great. So, I had to get out of bed and do all the translations, blah, blah, blah. But we're here. Dokkan Global doesn't want to post anything. I'm gonna keep tagging them though. They'll do it one day, guys. Come on, one day. Okay. Anyways, you guys are not here to hear me break down. You're here to look at the EZA details. So I did go ahead and post them on Twitter, of course, and let's just take a look right into these two characters. So we're looking at Goku first. Vegeta, I think probably is the better one of the two, but we're gonna look at Goku and what he's doing. So, leech squirts doesn't matter, right? But his 12 key super attack effect raises attack and defense one turn and causes immense damage. That is a 30% raise. He gets key 2 and 150% attack and defense. He has a high chance to evade enemy attacks, including super attacks. Then he gets an additional defense boost up to 120% based off of HP. The more HP he has, the more his defense boost is going to be. But then he does get another 20% chance to dodge, not 50, when HP is 50% or above. So if you enter a turn above 50% HP, this guy does have 70% dodge, which is pretty nice. Plus, he should have some. I don't know. His defense is probably not really going to be that high until he attacks, right? Yeah, because like that'll be what 270 start of turn. That's probably like 300, 400k defense ish or so, right? He gets an additional attack boost up to 120%, the least HP remaining the greater the attack boost, and then a 20% chance to crit when HP is 50% or below. But he does change a random type of key spheres to rainbow key spheres if there's a Majin Buu Saga enemy or another ally attacking in the same turn. So as long as there's an enemy or another ally besides this guy, he has rainbow orb changing, in the Majin Buu Saga team, which I would say is pretty simple to get. Now it does kind of restrict him a little bit to the Majin Buu Saga team, but Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku, this guy, they're gonna be a perfect combination, I'm thinking. He has a 50% chance to crit with a rainbow key sphere obtained. Then this last section here, I did a little oopsie. Look, I played Truth. Truth was like, hurry up and post the details. I'm like, bro, chill. But now I forgot to put when attacking with 3 more rainbow key spheres, 3 more key spheres collected. So it's basically the same as it was pre-ZA. And I did an oopsie there, but yeah, it is 100%, 120% attack and defense when attacking when he collects 3 or more key spheres. So that's pretty good. That's pretty nice to see. We love to see that multiplicative buff. So once he attacks, he's actually able to start looking really good. Then we can go ahead and get into Super Saiyan 3 Goku right here. Greatly raised attack defense one turn, immense damage, and then a great chance to stun. He gets key 3 and 200% attack and defense. He has a high chance to dodge still, including super attacks. But then again, he gets 150% defense, the more HP remaining, the greater the defense boost, and 30% chance to dodge when HP is 50% or above. So again, he is getting that 80% chance to dodge when HP is 50% or above. And from there, like, I'm liking what I'm seeing with an 80% chance to dodge. That's quite a bit. Same thing with the attack boost. Again, it pretty much just changes from 120 to 150% based off of having lower HP. You get more attack. Then he gets another 30% chance to crit if HP is 50% or below. Still creates rainbow key spheres if there's a Majin Buu Saga enemy or another ally attacking in the same turn. Then he gets a 70% chance to crit with a rainbow key sphere obtained. So if you're under 50% HP, he has a guaranteed crit. Even if you're above 50% HP, he will have 70% chance to crit just by collecting a rainbow key sphere. He has 133% attack when attacking once he collects 3 or more key spheres. Then he launches a guaranteed additional super attack and performs a critical hit when collecting 6 or more key spheres. So I don't like that he has this guaranteed crit here, because this used to be super effective. Then he gets crit chance with the rainbow key sphere obtained. I feel like they could have added something else. Like, imagine if it was like, okay, what if he got another 20% chance to dodge when attacking? I don't know, maybe, or another 10% chance to dodge. Even that would be better when attacking, because like he already has such a high chance to crit. or like this should have been even like, I don't know, this could have been different, like this crit chance here, because he's getting guaranteed crit when collecting 6 or more key spheres. I just don't, I think one of those two should have been changed, but that is what he's doing. Unfortunately, I wish, you know, that could have been a little different for this guy, because it kind of leads him to having less options of, you know, defensive tech. Especially they put a lot of offense tech into this guy of the same nature, which, you know, could be a bit annoying, but it is what it is. We'll just have to, you know, see what this guy looks like. I mean, I think that he'll do some pretty good numbers overall, and then 80% chance to dodge still can be very useful. But, you know, especially with that defense boost, if you enter the turn at a lower HP level, man, it could be a little dangerous for this guy. But he will be a slot 2-3 unit, so that's fine. Now Vegeta. This guy, I think he seems much better to me than Goku. Honestly, this Vegeta is actually kind of cracked. So again, we're going to take a look at the pre-transformed state. By the way, we don't know what the transformation conditions are. You'll find that out in the data download. Hopefully it's just turn 3, because it's turn 3 when the enemy's HP is, I think it's 80% or above. They should just make it turn 3. I think that'd be fine. But we'll see what happens. So Vegeta, very similar to Goku actually, raises attack and defense for one turn, it causes immense damage. Key to 150% attack and defense, 30% damage reduction. He gets 120% attack, the more HP remaining, the greater the attack boost, and then a 70% chance to launch an additional super attack if HP is 50% or above. He gets an additional defense boost up to 120%, the less HP remaining, the greater the defense boost, and then guards all attacks when HP is 50% or below. So obviously that could be an issue, but he is still also Rainbow Orb changing, right? If there's a Majin Buu Saga enemy or another ally attacking at the same turn. Then he reduces damage received by an additional 20% with a Rainbow Key Sphere obtained. So he has 50% damage reduction just starting to turn off. And then if you enter the turn under 50% HP, he has guard. And just his base Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta form. Base Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta form sounds really funny to say, but I think you guys understand what I mean. Then he gets 120% attack and defense when attacking with 3 or more key spheres obtained. Then he receives a boost from Babidi Sorcery when conditions are met. So yeah, I mean, 50% reduction to turn 1. We'll see what his numbers are going to be, but I think that's going to like lead him to being more consistent of a character, because he's not reliant on being above 50% HP for his defense. Unlike Goku, I think Goku, you know, he is relying on being above 50% HP, and it's just HP conditions could be a little weird. I think Vegeta will be less reliant on that 50% HP condition than Goku is, honestly, because no matter what, he is still getting his 50% reduction, and you just get extra. But Goku is kind of like, it's either 70% chance of or 50%, and you could feel the difference there. But other than that, their stats should be relatively similar for the, well, that's a lie. That's a major lie. Vegeta, well, Vegeta's defense stat will look lower unless you're lower HP, right? It depends on the HP conditions, but yeah, I guess that's one other thing. Majin Vegeta here, though. This guy, when you get Majin Vegeta out, let's just read him. Really raises attack and defense for the turn, immense damage with a great chance to stun. Key 3 and 200% attack and defense, 33% damage reduction, attack up to 150% based on more HP remaining, then launches a guaranteed additional super attack when HP is 50% or above. He gets 150% defense based on the less HP remaining, well, up to 150%, I should clarify, and then he guards when HP is 50% or below. Changes a random type of key spheres to rainbow key spheres when there's a Majin Buu Saga enemy or another ally attacking in the same turn. Now, the first few pieces here, you're like, he seems pretty decent. Then you read the rest of his kit. 33% additional damage reduction with the rainbow key sphere obtained. Attack and defense plus 130% when attacking, and then attacks effective against all types with 3 more key spheres obtained. Attack and defense plus 66% when attacking, and guards with 6 or more key spheres obtained. And he's a Rainbow Orb changer. So you get this guy 6 key spheres. He has a guard, 66% damage reduction, And that alone is already really good. If you're low in HP, he's gonna start getting like some pretty decent defense boosts. Now, what I would say is post super attack, nothing 100% is going to be able to kill him. When it comes to Beerus, I've seen some comparisons of Beerus. The thing about Beerus, we got to keep in mind, is he does get attack and defense when receiving an attack. That will activate before he attacks, right? We see here this 160% multiplicative stats. This will activate before he attacks, and that's going to be a lot greater than Vegeta having this like 200% to 350% start of turn. Vegeta is going to get a lot of stats after he attacks, so I'm not 100% sure how well he's going to tank with 6 key spheres before he attacks, especially against Gogeta or anything like that, or Goku Frieza. But once he attacks, he is taking no damage at all. Absolutely none. And again, we do have some Slot 1 characters here in the Buu Saga team. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, right? I think the one issue you could run into is potentially this guy's standby, right? You're running a super class Majin Buu Saga team. This guy is, you know, he does want a full super class rotation for his damage reduction. Right here, again, 77% reduction of all allies attacking the same turn super class. Vegeta does become extreme class. And, you know, let's say if we get the Tien or Super Saiyan 2 Gohan support to EZA, they are supporting specifically super class Int Ultimate Gohan. He needs a full super class team for him to let's see, again, just taking a look here, he does want a full super class team for this guy to get these extra stats right here, or this additional guaranteed super attack, which will help him build up. I guess by the time Vegeta transforms, he doesn't need it as much, but it would be nice to have, I guess, right? The crit chance, don't really care too much about. This guy's a floating support anyways, but yeah, and he will no longer get the support. So there's gonna be some oddities because Vegeta becomes extreme class and starts off as super class. Besides that, Vegeta is really, really, really good. I think Vegeta is a lot better than Goku is. I mean, yeah, Rainbow Orb changing, damage reduction, and guard. Oh, is he on uncontrollable power? Is he actually on uncontrollable power? Let me see, Vegeta. Let me bring this up. He is, huh? Because Majin Vegeta. Ooh. Yeah. Whew. He's going to be a nice option on that team, actually. Well, actually, he does want a Majin Buu Saga ally for the Rainbow Key Sphere changing, but I mean, if you could probably work around that and still get him the 6 Key Spheres, it might be a bit tough to do, though. Yeah, if Vegeta's like, he's better by design, but the Majin Buu Saga restriction could, again, hurt him on other teams, especially villain teams, if you kind of throw him like uncontrollable power. Goku, I think, is going to have an easier time, but that restriction potentially, though, I don't know. They're at the end, they're both Saiyans, but Goku's not like on these teams that'll be like, you know, kind of more villain centric potentially. Vegeta's on like uncontrollable power. Either way, again, these both characters are clearly going to be Majin Buu Saga characters. I mean, again, let's see if we get like a Carnival Majin Buu Saga superclass leader. Super Vegeta is what a lot of people are thinking. We'll see what happens, but yeah, besides that, there's not really any other content coming. There's just, I think, an extreme Super Battle Road stage for both Global and GP. No, just a normal Super Battle Road stage. What stage is this here? Let's take a look here. I should just put up Global. Battle of Fate. Okay, that should also be easy. So in Ultimate Gohan, EZA is tomorrow. I think these series, I don't think these series are tomorrow. I think they're probably the 4th or the 5th. Like, they're dropping later on in the week, is what I'm guessing. Yeah. Okay. Well, let me know what you guys are thinking about these two EZAs. Global Dokkan never posts translations. Please post translations. Global Dokkan, I'm begging you. I'm on my knees. All right. See you guys in the next video. Peace out.